Friday night to you sports fans, you've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Boston playing for the home crowd again tonight. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And James Harden taking home the MVP award in 2018. And Clark, well deserved.
It sure was, Kevin. A career mark in scoring a league-high 30 points a game. The first player ever to drop 60 points as part of a triple-double. It certainly was his year. Well, I tell you what, like how cool and collected he was getting the job done at the line in this one.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Boston making a switch here. And here's Boston. Covington in the corner. This ball movement by Boston. Shots good by Butler.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Here's Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got his first points in this one.
Good job there by Harden setting that screen. Got his body right where it needed to be.
And that one's good by Butler.
And Butler knows he's got the green light to shoot whenever he wants to, especially when it's a catch-and-shoot situation.
Now, here is Young. Back to Harden. That one wide left.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by Boston. And stolen by Murray. Here's Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
Don't think you're going to get a better look than that, and it's Butler who makes it possible with an excellent feed.
Butler with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You got to love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I agree with you. I mean, they just look comfortable out there, taking what the defense gives them and then capitalizing with no real problem at all.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Harden left side. On the wing, Harden. Young outside. Pass to Harrell. And the rejection by Noel.
Terrific timing by Noel, utilizing his vertical and hands extremely well in terms of how he blocks shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Montrezl Harrell. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the four-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Several teams changing it up here. Boston leading by 12. That's a 2 from Butler. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014, you think a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe, the one that starts with the name of Larry.
It's Ingram on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Harden for 3. They get it back. Second chance shot. Good on the jump shot. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs.
I think if you're defending Harden, you got to take away his jumper. I mean, when he has space to shoot, he doesn't hesitate at all.
Here's Caruso. Harden can't hit.
Yeah, he's costing them right now, sabotaging them a little bit. He's got to find his shot if they want to win this game.
They grabbed their own miss.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged a bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside.
Now, here is Harden. 8 points for him. And then Jones with the jam.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Covington wide open. He fires. Traps in the tray. Covington's got 8.
Man, nice perimeter shooting by Robert Covington. Just has such a really aesthetically pleasing release on those long ball attempts.
He gets it up.
And I think Bridges has some real upside defensively.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Boston Celtics. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Yeah, and you know, that cohesion is really impressive, Greg. I mean, they know how to get each other going and feed off of each other, and that's crucial.
Back to Harden. Right side, Jones. Fires from 14. And that one hits back iron. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Mavericks trail by 9. Out left to the wing. Dallas moving the ball around. Harden, no good.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Magruder. Covington with it. Back to Magruder. To the middle. Here's Noel. Yep, that one goes. Noel's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Boston. Here is Harden from past the arc.
I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
Back to Magruder. Over in the corner, Beverly. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Magruder's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless, really getting beat up physically and emotionally. And, you know, we've seen what Rick Carlisle can do on the court. He's a former coach of the year in the league and led the Mavs to a championship back in 2011. But his off-the-court talents are also very impressive.
And talking about Carlisle's outside interests, one I know of, he's an excellent pianist.
And you know what? He is. And he's played with a well-known musician or two in concert. Also an avid pilot. This guy is a Renaissance man.
Outside Butler. From deep. Pass to Noel. Booker with no one around. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks trailed by 15. And here's Harden. Here's Caruso. Back to Harden. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Butler. And they're pushing it up. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And the dunk by Booker.
Man, that's a powerful finish by Booker. He doesn't settle for the layup there. When he's clear and at the rim, he's punching.
When you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
Now, here is Young. Drills it from outside.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The kick outside to Butler. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's tipped. Here's Oubre. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's been terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, can't get it going. His shot isn't there right now. He You got to help them some other ways.
And the Celtics making a change here. And Rick Carlisle wants a timeout. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Magruder. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Young will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. All alone. And there's the bucket from Magruder. Magruder's got 5 points so far. Young taking his time here. Harden outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the slam by Williams.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Inside. Here's Harrell. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Harrell's got his first 2 points of the night. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Shot's good from Young. And the Celtics with possession here. Ingram outside. Back to Murray. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. That one doesn't go. And so it's Boston. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's Ingram on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Ingram's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Celtics. From deep, Harden. And Boston with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Boy, the leadership, the unselfishness from Butler, you can count on him to share it.
Pass to Harden. Oubre with it. Stolen by Collins. Back to Noel. Oubre pulls it in. Mavericks trailed by 13. Kicks it out to Harden. And here's Young, defended by Butler. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention and takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. And it's Murray penetrating. The kick outside to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas with the ball. They trail by 11. Back to Harden. Over Butler. To the paint. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking. No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
And the Mavericks call time here. Mavericks trailed by 12. Pass to Harden. Parker looking around. Takes the three. Tries again. Williams can't hit.
And, you know, that's an easy one. You can't miss these shots. Those are makeable shots, especially when the defense isn't on its game.
Celtics leading by 12. Booker outside. Over in the corner, Beverly. Pass to Noel. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Noel's got 6 points.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
Here's Harden. And Butler sends it back.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
For three, Booker. Mavericks trailed by 14.
And Jimmy Butler, you know, something of a quirky character. Has a ritual whenever he's at a grocery store of paying the person's bill behind him. Doesn't care if it's 99 cents or 2,000.
Here's Harden. And Butler sends it back.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Butler. He's so quick off the ground to block shots. I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the night. And Butler never afraid to be a little bit different, listening to country music in the locker room, much to his teammates' chagrin.
And in the offseason, riding around in a van with a baby on board sticker, even though he's single with no kids. Remove the rearview mirror as a symbolic reminder to never look back. This guy's special. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Butler sends it back. And the layup falls. Butler's got 11 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Harden.
You know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back up at all. Refuses to give an inch.
Here's Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
To the inside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 19 points for James Harden.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Now here's Parker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
The Mavericks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
You know, watching Miles Bridges, he just brings so much energy to the team.
High motor guy, very aggressive. A bit of a tweener, which in a positionless world could be a good thing. Explosive, strong, athletic. I think his best basketball is ahead of him.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Mavericks trailed by 18. Harden outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
The tray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Young. Pass to Harden. Back to Young. And stolen by Murray. Covington, the bounce pass. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You know, you look at Butler's numbers. Every year he's been in the league, he's improved as a scorer. He knows how to get to his spots and then deliver.
Tries again. Dallas moving the ball around. Takes the three. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Young outside. To the inside. And it's Harrell missing.
Highlight reel play all the way. Just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Pass to Collins. Murray for three.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Harden with it. He's covered by Murray. Dallas again missing.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send them to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Harden hits them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
To the middle. And stolen by Noel. For three, Ingram. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in. Locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
These days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. You reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
And they're able to recover. Noel. And the layup falls. And the Celtics lead by 21. Here's Harden. Buries it down low. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
Back to Noel. Murray left side. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial-sized strength right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Noel. Here's Collins. Back to Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, the former Kentucky Wildcat Noel is a phenomenal defensive player. He's really starting to find himself on offense as well.
Clark, an interesting aspect of the one-and-done controversy. Increasingly, these guys are being asked to take on a big role in the NBA right away.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I'm all for guys that have the unique ability and opportunity to play pro basketball out of high school or after 1 or 2 years of college. I would love to see college kids hang around for 2 or 3 years, but that's not realistic for the supremely gifted. But it does put pressure on your teams if you're expecting these young guys to come in and impact winning right away. It takes a little time, most cases, for even really highly talented players to become winning NBA players.
Ingram wide open. And it's off the back rim, no good. Parker outside. Back to Harden. Fires the three. Some solid defense from Butler.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And he comes up with the deuce. Noel's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Butler.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And Jones sends it back. Here's Harden. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Big time. I mean, it's amazing. Their crowd letting them hear it, and that's always inspiring. They want to see this thing get wrapped up.
And that one falls for Collins. And so Collins nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Butler with the steal. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.